Hi there. It's Professor Monty again, and now we're going to divide fractions. So the rule for dividing fractions, a lot of times what they'll say is we invert and multiply. Well, we've got one fraction divided by another fraction. So that second fraction we're going to invert or flip over. And so instead of C over D, we have D over C. We just flip it over and then we multiply. And remember, when we multiply fractions, we multiply straight across. I will link my previous video on multiplying fractions to this one in case you need to review that. But let's look at an example. So 7/5 divided by 10/3. The 7/5 stays as it is, but then times, then I flip over the 10/3, make it 3/10. Now, if I could reduce this, I would. I can't because there's no common factors in top and bottom. So I just multiply straight across. 7 times 3 is 21. 5 times 10 is 50, and I'm done. If that does reduce, we could reduce at that point if we wanted to. These are what they call relatively prime. They don't have any common prime numbers to reduce out. Okay, let's look at this one. Same idea, it's division of fractions. I'm going to flip over the second one. 1436 times 2 over 7. Now, instead of multiplying and getting these really big numbers, remember to reduce these, any common factor on the bottom, I can factor with any, or reduce out with any common factor on the top. So for instance, 7 goes in here once, goes in there twice. Let's see, 2 goes in here once, goes in there 18 times. So whether it's straight up and down or at an angle, I can still reduce with multiplication because all the top is essentially the numerator, all the bottom is essentially the denominator. And so this 2, I say, oh, 2 goes in there once, it goes in there 9 times. And then on top, I'll have 1 times 1, which is 1, and 9 times 1 on the bottom, which is 9. And that's our answer, 1/9. And so that's what we do. Remember, if 1's on the bottom, we just divide it away and it goes away. So 9 over 1 would just be 9. 9 divided by 1. But if 1's on the top, it has to stay to show that that 9's in the denominator. All right, work with this. You'll get it pretty quick.